All right, guys. So I'm with one of our successful clients, Roland, Davenport over here. We got him pretty good funding. It was about $100,000 at 0% interest. I'm gonna let Roland explain his situation. Why he decided to work with us, what kind of results he got, what he's looking to use the money for. So, Roland, you want to go ahead and get started and tell us what kind of business you're in and what you're looking to use the funding for?
How you doing, everybody? So yes, I want to thank Luck Credit and this funding company for helping me obtain well over $100,000, and it's actually still it's pending. I just came from the bank today, and hopefully the same things continue as far as getting pretty good approvals at 0% interest. The funding that I obtained, I'm looking into using that for real estate, but then also starting a car rental fleet, and just to continue to make passive income to better my financial situation as well as my family.
There we go. And just so it's clear, were you have a background in real estate before, or are you looking to get started in this?
I have some experience in real estate, and I have a real estate mentor also where he will be guiding. Actually, I have two that'll be guiding me on how to buy land and then do construction. So the funding that I just got is very, very important because I'm going to need at least some down payment money to start that process. So this was really big time.
Awesome. So before you started working with us, what kind of challenges that you had when it came to funding that led you to want to take the jump and give us a try?
Well, for one, I liked how you guys were very organized. Everything was just kind of one, two, three, step by step. As far as funding goes, I have no idea what cards to apply for, how to go through the process of the applications and the bank relationship manager. So that's out of my field, and so I just wanted to leave that part to the experts and to basically be able to acquire the money that I needed. But for me to do it on my own, probably could have done it, but the limits would have been low, and I probably wouldn't have got approved because I wouldn't have known what to put on the application, even with my 800 credit scores. So it really makes a difference. So I'm appreciative of that.
Because that's the thing with a lot of people think is that we're just going online and applying for cards. And like, well, why would I even work with a company? I can just do this on my own. Whereas it's a little bit more complex in that there's a bit more strategy involved and connections and that kind of thing that allow you to get these high limit cards. So you're a busy business owner, I'm sure. How would you
Yeah.
say the amount of work that you had to do, the complexity of the process while you're going out and kind of working and that kind of stuff while at the same time getting all this sorted?
The part that was more so time consuming was really more so, but it was absolutely essential. I had to get my credit optimized. So
Yeah.
certain little things that I needed on my credit report, and it's kind of like a patience game, but it was well worth it because without knowing certain little things that I had to do with my credit report, I wouldn't have got the funding that I got now. And then lastly, like one of the banks that you guys recommended did have to open an account, and again, I had to be patient. I had to do what was necessary to acquire the funding. So one of the banks, I had to put a certain amount of money in there, and then I had to let that account season for at least 60 days because that was
Yeah.
part of the requirements. Now, prior to me being told to do that, I had no idea that I had to do that. So again, like, if I would have went on trying to apply for that particular 100% interest credit card on my own, I would have known. Excuse
There
me,
we
I
go.
wouldn't have known. Thank you. I wouldn't have known that data point to do that. So you guys definitely know what you're doing, and
Yeah.
I'm appreciative. Oh, excuse me.
No
I went
problem.
and tried out some other funding companies before. What I like about you guys the best is that it was very professionalism.
Mm.
The professionalism was there, and it was also more so the communication was there. I'm big on communication because a couple of different companies that I did test out, they just didn't get back to me on time, and just things were just all over the place. So I just like how organized you guys are, and the communication is really on point.
Yeah, that's the thing. You guys, business owners, you want answers back fast. You don't want to wait around being left
Mhm.
in the dark, not knowing what's really going on. So we take our time to make sure you get all the answers and know why we're about doing everything. Because it's like, oh, you want the money right away, but we got to do X, Y, and Z first, and just
Correct.
explaining why we did that. But yeah, you were I think a little bit skeptical in the beginning. You were a little unsure. How do you feel
Mhm.
now?
I feel good, and it was well worth it. So everything that I had to do, because again, I'm not a funding person. I do know a lot about credit, but I'm not a funding person. So a lot of the data points that I needed to hit, I wasn't quite there yet. And once I was told to do those things or whatever, we went and applied for these different credit cards and getting approved left and right. So I'm just happy and excited about that.
So in terms of the
But
results, what was
it was well worth the wait because the one bank, like I said, I had to wait literally like 2 months, but it was worth it.
there we go. So what exactly were the exact results of what we were able to get you, so far, right?
I'll tell you this: I got one card that was on delay. It went to my business account, but
There we
Chase
go.
just provided me one of my business credit cards, so I can do this now live.
So what was this one, like 50,000?
This is the one I already got the 50.
We got
Oh wow, I already got the 50, and this one I got approved for 10.5.
cool. So from Chase, we got 60, and then we've got
One
it was
one fifty.
90, it was 99 in total between
Correct.
all the banks, and then we still have two more applications of cards, and then we're gonna be looking at other loan options. We're gonna show you how to use all these points that you're gonna be getting with travel hacking and that kind of thing. There we
That,
go.
that was
Awesome,
just one of them. So I was able to take advantage of it funding with both LLCs that I had.
awesome, man. So I think that's really it for this conversation. Anything else you want to say before we hop off?
What I would say is that these guys are professionals. I sign off on it, I co-sign it, and if you want the funding and you want it done the right way, you want a team that's going to be professional and get you the best results. I would definitely link up with these guys and let them do their jobs. And your job is to sit back and collect the money and do it where or get the money where you can thrive in your business. So that's pretty much it. And outside of that, I just want to say thank you.
There we go, Roland. You're a pleasure to work with. I look forward to kind of seeing how you use this money to make much
Yeah.
more and come back next year once the 0% expires. So
Yes, sir. Over $100,000 in 1 month. It's amazing.
there we go. All right. I appreciate it, Roland.